Mr. Javadekar, welcome on our audience show, The Pulse.
Yes.
Despite the effective enrollment which has been seen in the years and access to education has improved, but what according to you has been the major reason why the levels of learning have been poor?
There are many reasons, but while we did expansion, it has its own importance because after all, access to everybody in that age group of 6 to 14 is essential. And so we have now nearly reached universal access, and more than 98%, 99% students are in schools. But the problem is, with the right to education, we changed the whole system. Now from 1st to 8th, there is no examination. It was expected that there will be a continuous evaluation, but really that didn't happen.
Did not happen.
And therefore, without examination, there is no goal, there is no target, there is no competition. Some part of competition is essential, though you need not have joined the race for marks or grades, but it is important to be tested. That testing was, and therefore what we are finding last 10 years is, class 5th student can't read 3rd class text, 6th class students can't solve 4th class problem, maths. This has happened because accountability went out of the system. We are introducing again examination at 5th and 8th standard.
Okay.
Because then it will bring back the accountability to a full.
But Mr. Javadekar, when you talk about the basis for assessing the children in the classroom, we have seen that the curriculum is mostly based on theories, formulas. Now, how do you really make the curriculum so interesting for them?
You have raised a very valid issue, and therefore the new education policy is coming out with very basic sciences. What we are seeing is how human brain develops, how children acquire various skills. And in a cognitive age of 4 to 8, they must be given complete freedom to do their best. And they have multilingual abilities in those years. They have more cognitive abilities in those years. They have more motor skills on those years. So when their skills are getting developed and formed, we must allow them the activities of that kind. And that is why I have asked NCERT to half the portion. Because we talk of value education, we talk of physical education, we talk of life skill education, we talk of experiential learning, because that all these things actually make a human being a perfect human being, a good citizen, and that is the purpose of education. But because of the so wide a portion, students don't come out of those theories and formulas and books. So I want to completely change this, and we have decided to cut the portion, and now I am opening that for the teachers also who teach what is necessary, what must be taught, and what can be cut from the portion, so that you get time for all these kind of activities, which are the basic activities.
Right. Mr. Javadekar, what is the reason, like the basis on which the children are assessed? Basically, we've seen that the curriculum is based on formulas, theories. Now, how do you really make the teaching system more interesting?
And I have seen that curriculum is too vast for the children, because we have put all things in the curriculum. We must reduce the curriculum. We need to train. What I see is school curriculum is much heavy than the college general education of BA, BCom. This is what is happening today. So what I am trying to do is now, I am asking teachers who are teaching what portion should be mandatory and what portion should not be there. What can we want to halve the portion. Then only we will get opportunity to introduce physical education, value education, life skill education, and experiential learning. So all these things can come only therefore. That will create a good human being out of the system, and students will be more interested.
So by when can we expect that the students will have reasons to smile because of the half syllabus?
Yes, because of the half syllabus, they can actually do from next year. Means we are
next
starting
academic
now.
session.
But not next academic, 18-19, on, from 19-20.
Every year when this annual status education report comes out, all the TV studios, they go hammer and tongs about the quality of education. So am I to believe, after you have spoken to Rajya Sabha TV, that from next year onwards, apparently the learning outcomes will increase? will improve?
Absolutely, learning outcomes are mandatory. That is the new accountability system, the teachers' training, the 10th board exam, and the exam at 5th and 8th. All these things will improve the quality of education at school level. And also, we have taken many steps to improve the quality in higher education.
There are lots of children who've joined us on the program, and apparently you've just not been able to join us
Yeah.
in the studio.
But
What do you really have to tell them?
I will tell them that study properly, but play properly. Be on the ground, do things differently, engage yourself in other extracurricular activities. They are important for life, and not only the academic portion and the marks. Life is much more than the marks,
But-
and therefore enjoy learning and enjoy this period when you learn more and more every day.
But the general refrain, Mr. Javadekar, when you say is, "Ab zyada khelo," so बच्चे से अगर खेलेंगे तो हमारे marks उससे कम आएंगे.
नहीं होता है, खेलेंगे तो आपके मार्क्स भी बढ़ेंगे, because overall personality and the energy increases. So that is the benefit.
So they need not worry about the marks now.
They need not worry about the marks. They must concentrate on learning more. So those learning abilities are important. That will be tested. That is what we promise.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Javadekar. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.